Hey everybody, this is Barry and Angie, and we're coming to you again with another talk about marriage and family. And we are doing this because of a question that was asked a few weeks ago about how long do I wait for my spouse to change? And we've been chewing on this question ever since we got it, because this is a bit more serious. And
it's a large topic.
It's a large topic because there's so many different situations, okay? What kind of change are you talking about? Because, there's a lot of frustrations in marriage. Is it because of the way that he puts the toilet paper on the roll?
Right, that could be it.
It could be it. That's the serious one now. Is it that, or is he spending all the family's money?
That would be worse.
That would be worse. And of course, it's not just men who make horrible mistakes. Women sometimes do too. But the situation is, so what is the situation is the first thing that you need to try and figure out. But there's one thing today that we are not talking about.
Yeah, we are not talking about abuse, physical abuse especially. But so if your children are being harmed in any way, threatened in any way, it is time to get out.
Yes.
Pack your stuff, find a way out.
It's a deal breaker.
That's a deal breaker. It's a non-negotiable. So that needs to be priority one. If that's the issue, that no hesitations, out is the way to go.
Right. So the first question is this. Are you, basically, is this a hill worth dying on, the situation that you're talking about?
Yeah, choose your battles.
Right. Is it something that, it's really, because it's amazing the things that people will think are a huge deal when really they're quite small. And so you need to be asking yourself, is it really worth the hassle? Is it something that I should just...
And sometimes we
just let it go?
We kind of perpetuate that thinking over and over in our head until it becomes this major deal when it, perspective might show that it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
So.
And then the other thing is this. You need to be asking yourself, what is my spouse's heart and direction? What is their heart and direction? Do they want to change? That's the heart part. Do they really want to make that change? But it may be very difficult. Sometimes we're talking about addiction, and that is a hard change to make. And so they want to do it, and they're struggling with it, and that's actually a good sign. But also, you need to look at direction. Is there momentum? Are they moving forward? Okay? So, and you really need to stand back and kind of take a look at the big picture, because it may be a process, especially in things like addiction. It may be 2 steps forward and 1 step back.
Sure.
And so that's very key as well, is making sure that that heart and that direction is in place. Okay?
And some of that does just require a lot of patience and realizing, time is an issue. Giving someone time to adjust to the change that needs to happen. It's difficult.
Yeah, and the big overarching problem with all of this is patience is not our first choice ever. We want what we want,
Right.
and we want it now. So that's always going to be an issue, but in marriage especially, patience is absolutely key. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the third thing is going to be compromise.
Yeah. Can you meet your spouse somewhere that's mutually agreeable to both of you? And if we used some illustrations, it's much easier than others. Finding that middle ground is going to be difficult, but it's a conversation worth having. It's a good way to say, this really bothers me, and I'm willing to move in this direction to help you in this direction. Can we come to a mutual agreement that maybe this is how we should handle this problem? And a lot of Barry and I have had to do that with different things on parenting and lots of different money. There's several things where we've had to kind of meet each other halfway on a decision. So it's important to
or a behavior.
Or a behavior. And so we need to have those conversations, and I would have them frequently. Make it a topic worth discussing. And sometimes when we hold on to a topic and don't discuss it, it becomes a larger problem.
And it festers.
Yeah. So finding room for a conversation about compromise might help. At least get the elephant out of the room and start a conversation.
Right. So we know that we've really only scratched the surface on this.
Sure.
There's, we're not going to fix your marriage in 5 minutes, but we're hoping that this will give you just a few starter steps to just maybe start thinking about ways to address any issues that you may have in this area. So, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Bye.